for the pin. Go for the pin.
Go for the pin wrestling review show. Mikey Q and King V.
Go for the pin.
Have a nice day every day, and
Go for the pin.
Go for the pin.
Weekly wrestling review show. Keep killing it.
Yeah. Welcome to Go for the Pin, episode 64, with your host, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Abaddon Dada. And we are here for another week of wrestling and Aki Pride. And
right, yeah.
Whew, man, this has been a week.
Yeah, it has. It's been rough. We're back. We missed last week, but we are back this week. Tonight we'll be talking about AEW Full Gear. We'll be predicting the show. But first, last week, a lot of people got released, V. I'll get my thoughts after, but you can start it off. I will let's go down the list real quick.
Oh yeah, let me go. I have the list right in front of me.
Okay, you have it. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm just gonna skip around the list here. So first thing, no, because I have a few. I'm leaving the people I was just like, what the fuck, for last.
Okay.
So released recently. Wow. Was first Eva Marie. Next. Then we have Lindsay Dorado. Lindsay Dorado. Jessica Maya.
Yeah.
Zeta Ramir, which that annoys me. Katina Cortez. Jeet Rama, and if I'm mispronouncing name, I do apologize. Oni Lorcan. What? Harry Smith again?
Yeah,
again. He didn't even debut. Grand Metalik, but I believe he did ask for his release.
Right.
Nia Jax.
Woo.
That. Woo. Wow. Trey Baxter. And this is, oh no, not yet. We have Karrion Kross, which kind of saw that coming.
Unfortunately.
And this is when I get angry. Scarlett.
Yeah. Who did not have not one match on NXT.
Not a match. She was just there, standing, telling everybody to fall and pray.
Yeah.
Frankie Monet, Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah.
What the hell? What the fuck?
Shout out to everybody on Twitter, on YouTube, Facebook, that everybody that's listening to the audio version. Shout out to everybody. Go ahead, V.
Ember Moon.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Man.
Okay,
I'm gonna get these last three pissed me off. Mia Yim. Mia Yim.
Yeah.
Was drafted to Raw.
Who
was supposed to debut 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Mia Yim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keith Lee.
Yeah.
What was the fucking reason? What was the reason? What was the reason? Like, first of all, you change his whole gimmick on the main roster when what he was doing was just fine.
Yeah.
You know, you made him change, of course he picked the Bearcat name in honor of a former wrestler that has the name Bearcat. We talked about it previously on the show.
Yeah.
But you have him change his gear for no reason. Everything was working. You changed everything that worked.
Yeah.
And then don't put him on TV. Of course, he had his health issues and stuff like that. This man almost died for the company.
Yeah.
And you released him literally the week before his birthday.
Crazy.
And him and me are getting married soon. Yeah. And then lastly, I've never been so angry about a release in my life. B-Fat. That one, I'm gonna tell you why this pissed me off in particular.
Okay, I'm listening.
What was the point of bringing Hit Row up if you were just gonna get rid of her?
Yeah, good point.
Like you removed her from the intro. You completely removed her. My whole thing is, Hit Row as a collective was introduced to us as a 4-person group.
Yeah.
It's missing something. It's not like a Destiny's Child situation where you get rid of one person and replace them, and like it worked. Because you got rid of two. No, you got rid of one, and then you got rid of another, and then you added one, and then you added another, and then you got rid of that one with her luggage. Mm-hmm. And then it worked as a trio. It's not like one of those things where it works out in the end. It's not like what was the point of hyping Hit Row up? And this is my issue with WWE. And I'm just gonna let you guys know we're only doing releases and the predictions for AEW Full Gear. I'm gonna be transparent. I did not give WWE any of my attention.
Right.
One, because I had things to do, and two, y'all ruined good things. Hit Row was a good thing, and it was like you don't mess up good things. And they worked. They worked in NXT. They were gonna work on the main roster, and it's just like you just take the girl out, and it's like, and then a lot of people that got released are people of color, but we're not gonna touch upon that. There's too many niggers. Okay, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave my feelings about that alone.
Okay.
But it sucks that everyone lost their job, and yes, I'm also feeling bad from Eva Marie, guys. It's I didn't want her to be fired.
Yeah,
she came back, but it just sucks. It just sucks for the fact that you have people that are or were over at some point, or people that are just getting started, or people that's working, and people that didn't even get a chance, and you just get rid of them. What was the point of bringing Mia up if you weren't going to do anything with her? What was the point of bringing Keith Lee in when Keith Lee had a fucking amazing showing at the Royal Rumble last year? And chopped it up with fucking Brock Lesnar. He had an amazing showing with Roman Reigns at Survivor Series.
Yeah. Yep.
Not last year. Last year?
Last year. Yep.
Last year? Yeah. And I'm sitting there like, you had
it might
a
have been 2
years
years ago.
It might have been 2 years ago. TBD. But my whole thing is you had a whole crop of people. You can look that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
You have a crop of people with potential, and Eva Marie and Karrion Kross, and you just really just
don't do that to Karrion Kross.
You just let that go, and it's one of those things where it's like, okay, don't hoard talent, and that's fine. But my whole thing is the whole reason is budget cuts, which is the same reason that they give everybody. Like, okay, if you wanted to cut down the roster because you're hoarding talent, I understand that. Don't lie to us to say budget cuts. Don't lie to them and say it's budget cuts. Don't lie to them and say it's budget cuts. That's shoddy business practices.
Yeah,
it's just but then again, WWE is known for shoddy business practices. The steroids trial, the death of Owen Hart. They are constantly shitty. At least we know we get some consistency from WWE.
And you're right, it was last year. It was 2020.
It was last. Okay, It was last year. But all the best. That's all I got. All the best. I hope everybody lives to their feet in their next venture. And I truly mean that. It just sucks that it was people that a lot of people liked for the most part, and people that were just now getting a chance to show what they can do. But WWE.
Yep. I just want to say that, like, I feel bad for everybody that lost their job. I mean, that's crazy. I do think that most of not all of them will find work somewhere else. I mean, I don't know. Some of them, like, all right, let's I'm not gonna talk about it too much because you covered most of it, but
Mhm.
um, I'm just looking at the releases again. Okay, Nia Jax will probably be back in WWE eventually. I know that there was talks, of her being unsafe and people not wanting to work with her and all this other stuff. So, I mean, there's that, and then there's the other V word that we're not gonna get into. Not
Mhm.
King V, but the other V word that was going around about
Which
Nia
apparently
Jax.
wasn't true. She was taking a mental health break, which is
Yeah,
also really fucked up.
yeah, it is. It is. Um, but Nia will probably be back in WWE eventually. I think. Mia and Keith will be fine wherever they decide to go. I think that both of them, this is a blessing for the independent scene because both of them would be great on the independents again. And then once they're
Mhm.
ready to join All Elite Wrestling or Impact or wherever they choose to go, I'm sure that they'll do great. They're going to find work. We
Yeah.
will see Keith Lee and Mia Yim on TV again somewhere down the line. Same thing with Killer Cross and Scarlett. I think that now they can be a team again, like they were before they came into WWE. And I think that those two will be perfectly fine. Don't know what Lince Dorado and Grand Metalik is gonna do, but they could always go wrestle overseas. They could go to Mexico. They could probably wrestle in Japan. They could go someplace like that and wrestle and be fine. I'm not familiar with some of the other talent. B Fab, if she continues in the business, or Brianna, because that's her name. That's what her name is. I don't know if she continues in the business. I think as long as she continues to improve, she'll be fine. Um, she has a lot of work to do. She's still very green.
Yeah.
Um, but she's also very young, right? So like she has time to learn, and
And
I
tons of
think
personality.
tons of personality. She's talented. There's no doubt that she's talented. She's just got to get it together in the ring, and that takes time. It takes experience. Um, so I mean, I don't know what B Fab's gonna end up, but if she continues to work hard, I'm sure she'll be okay. Orny Lorcan, that's a guy that anybody will be lucky to have in their locker room.
Yeah.
Any person that's running a company would be lucky to have Orny. Orny has so many years in the business, so much experience. He's worked with everybody you can think of before they got to the WWE, and even in WWE. All right, you need a get over match for your new big talent coming in. Oh, put them in there with Orny Lorcan. They'll have a great match with Orny Lorcan. So Orny, it's to his credit and to his downfall, um, is so good at making other people look so good that I, I don't know if he's ever gonna get that shot as like a top level talent, but and this is so like condescending to call somebody a good little hand, but he is a talented person to have on your roster. No matter where you put him. Ember Moon, I'm trying to go through this quickly. Ember Moon, man, how many good things can I say about Ember Moon's in-ring ability? She's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Ember's probably gonna sign AEW. Right? Like I'm gonna go out on record and say they need to. Tony Khan, if you're watching, or if anybody that knows Tony Khan is watching, pick up Ember Moon
I think
immediately.
Impact should. I think Impact
Think so? Okay, yeah, but AEW is the bigger company. I think that Ember should go with AEW. They could use the help. And not saying that women's division is bad. They have. I'm saying this to this
No,
camera.
that women's division needs work.
Okay.
It needs work.
The AEW women's division needs work, is what V says.
Yeah.
I think that they have a great women's division.
No, they have a great roster of women.
Yeah.
We would know because we don't see them.
Well, that's a whole nother issue for a whole nother time. But as far as the roster is concerned, they have their roster now is stacked. Okay, so I will say that. As far as Taya Valkyrie is concerned, she could go back to Impact. She go back to Impact, and she's gonna be a big star in the independents again. Not worried about Taya. Taya is gonna be perfectly fine. I think I went through most of the people that Jessica Maya. I don't know. Maybe she'll be okay. Maybe she won't. I don't know. I hope the best for her, but whatever. I don't know. Zeta Romero is also very talented. I was drawn to her the first match I saw her. I was like, who is
Yeah.
this? You
I
know,
was
like
the shooting star press.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I really feel bad for Katrina Cortez. For those who
She was the
follow
one
her
in the
on
mask
Twitter,
gimmick, right?
yes.
Okay.
I believe because she's not from here.
Mm.
There's visa problems, and she
Mm.
has to sell her gear, and she has to sell stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So if anybody in the business could help her out during this time, reach out to her
Yeah.
because just reading her tweets really made me sad. So it was like this woman really learned English and came here to wrestle.
Yeah.
She made it to WWE, and then nothing,
Mm.
and then she gets fired, and then now she is essentially gonna get deported.
That's so rough, bro. Like I
Yeah,
hate
that
hearing
that just
that's
makes me upset. It
like
does.
I wasn't familiar with her, but I never want to hear something like that. Like I saw her on NXT. I remember she had the mask, but I didn't, I wasn't really like a huge fan of her work. I just didn't see much of it. I don't want to say I wasn't a huge
Yeah,
fan. I just didn't see much of it. But yeah, I really hope that things work out for her because that's terrible. It's terrible.
yeah.
All right. Anything else on the releases or anything like that?
Let's a couple more things. I'm gonna
Okay.
need somebody to take whatever crack pipe is going on in Connecticut.
What do you think is going on?
Heroin.
That's a no,
Lots of
but let's
heroin.
okay. Allegedly, okay. I've
Meth,
heard. Good, good.
bath salts, cocaine,
Oh my god! All right, so here's the thing, right?
heavy drugs.
Obviously, allegedly.
Oh, Percocet. Like, like,
Yeah.
crack. Okay.
I-
Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack? Smoke crack, don't you? Stop. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Are you? Can we? Okay. All right.
I'm done for real. I'm done for real.
Okay. So serious question now.
Yes.
Right? Do you think something is going on? Something big is going on within WWE, and that I mean, there's been rumors of a sale for
they've
a
been
long time.
spreading that rumor for a long time.
I know, but look at
if it happens, then it happens. I'm not the one to predict or project whether or not they're going to sell or not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I personally, King V personally does not think it's them trying to sell the company. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like I said, heavy drugs.
They're downsizing for a reason because I've never seen this many talents released. Like
literally, there's been a good 80 this year
if
alone.
Not more, yeah. If not more.
I'm not mistaken, I may be exaggerating, but maybe about 50?
I don't think you are.
50, 60. I'm gonna say 50, 60 in this year alone.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't seen it this rapid before. So they're downsizing for a reason. I don't know what's going on, but I think we'd be naive
to line their pockets with more money because that's what it sounds like. Capitalism. But that's another show. But
okay. And this show is about Full Gear, so let's get right into AEW Full Gear.
Better things that I actually want to watch.
Yeah. They have a pretty stacked card here, so
they do.
We'll get right into it here. Now I probably haven't been keeping up with much wrestling over the last few weeks, but it's okay. It's okay. I've been pretty consistent with it. I haven't watched everything, but I've been pretty consistent with it. And I've been more so pretty consistent with AEW. So I think we should get right into it, man. Let's do it.
Go.
All right. So AEW Full Gear goes down this Saturday at 8 p.m. Let's start it off with Maxwell Jacob Freeman, that prick, MJF versus Darby Allen. Now, now this one here, I want to see. You have okay. There we go.
We're live now.
Uh, so anyway, if you guys are listening on audio, like to the audio version, you want to check the video. But anyway, so Darby Allen versus MJF. I'm really looking forward to this. These two are two of the young stars that's gonna probably be carrying the wrestling business for the next 20 years or so. So I am looking forward to this. Now, interestingly enough, MJF lost to Chris Jericho at the last pay-per-view, and Darby Allen lost to CM Punk at the last pay-per-view, which means this is a match both of them kind of need to win here. MJF has gone on record and said he's going to beat Darby Allen with a side headlock takeover. Ray's in the building. Haven't seen Ray in a long time. What's up, Ray?
What's up, Ray?
What's going on? What's up? We make a predict. Yeah, we doing the predictions. You're just in time for AEW predictions. So right now we just started talking about Darby Allen versus MJF. So yes. But yeah, Darby Allen, MJF. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. I think this one is tough. I don't know who wins this one. This one is really tough. I'm gonna say because MJF's probably on the verge of a bigger push right now. Ray says Darby for the win. Oh man, this is tough, man. I think MJF cheats to win.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with you there.
Yeah, I'm going MJF cheats to beat Darby Allen somehow by hook or by crook. He beats Darby Allen.
I agree.
I would like Darby to win because I hate MJF, but I mean,
you've been pretty consistent on your dislike of MJF.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with MJF on this one, begrudgingly. All right, so let's continue here. So the next match. All right, I don't have a match graphic for this one, but they just announced this last night on Dynamite. It's Cody Rhodes and Pac versus Malachi Black and Andrade. Kind of a throwaway tag team match there. That's actually a pretty good match here. So I don't know. Hold up. I can see it. I would like Darby to win, but I can see MJF winning. Yeah, that's kind of where I want Darby to win, but I can definitely see MJF winning that match. But back to this match that was just announced last night. Yeah, it's a tag team match. Cody and Pac versus Malachi and Andrade. V, I'll let you start it off with that one.
So I'm always going to root against Cody Rhodes. So, oh well.
But he has a biracial daughter named Liberty. All right, continue.
You almost made me say something terrible about a child, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, let's not.
I'm not going to.
You said enough about Izzy the other week, but let's
fuck that. Fuck that child. But but honestly, I'm. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead, put that comment over there. Pac, Randy Rhodes for the win, only because Cody's been on the losing streak, and I want him to continue.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're going with the heels here, Malachi and Andrade.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Ray on this one. I think Pac and Rhodes. Wait a minute. Cody just beat Malachi.
Yep, right there.
Huh.
Huh. You're welcome.
Interesting.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Interesting. Okay, but wait a minute. Didn't Pac just lose to Andrade?
Shit. Right.
I don't know. This one.
I'm still rooting against Cody.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm going. Just to be different, I'm gonna go with Pac and Rhodes.
Okay.
So, all right. Wait. Cody beat Malachi last night. No, he beat Malachi in their best of 3. The last match they had, I think it was like, it wasn't a street fight, but there was like blood and there was tables. Of course it's blood because it was a Cody match. But yeah, I think Cody beat Malachi. Not I think. I know Cody beat Malachi on Dynamite a couple of weeks ago. So maybe it was Rampage. I can't remember. He beat Malachi a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know. But I'll go with Cody and Pac just to be different here. All right. Let's keep it going. As soon as I get the match graphic, we are live, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For the AAA Tag Team Championship, we have. What? Did I not? Is it not AAA? If it's AAA, what? 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 Oh man.
Jesus
I'm a
Christ.
little confused. Is it for the AAA Tag Team Championships? I'm just gonna ignore it because I got the match graphic up anyway. So
I believe it is for the match graphic says AEW. Bro.
It's for the AEW Tag Team.
Yeah.
Okay, it's for the either way. I see the Lucha Brothers winning this match. They just won. It is for the I think it's for the AEW titles.
It is.
Either way, I see the Lucha Bros winning the match and retaining the AEW championship. They just beat the Bucks at the last pay-per-view in that amazing steel cage match that they had.
Yeah, that was really good.
I'm gonna go with the Lucha Bros for the win here.
I'm gonna agree with you here. They can't lose it this early.
I agree. Okay.
Not to FDR. No shade. I like FDR. No, not to FDR.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go to. Okay, we have a 6-man tag team Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm excited for this one. This one's gonna be good. We got the Super Click versus Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage. One word for this match, I can already tell. Fun. V, do you want to start this off? It's the Super Click versus Lucha, not Lucha, Jungle Express. What a break! Is it Jungle Express? It's not? Okay.
I'm gonna be honest here. I'm a bit flummoxed. I can't Google that word. I can't say who I think is gonna win. I do know that the match is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Well, Ray says Super Click for the win.
See, now that I'm thinking about it, let's say if Christian Cage, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus win, would that be Adam Cole's first loss in AEW?
It'd be a second because they lost the 6-man. I think like 2 weeks ago they lost the 6-man.
Oh, I missed that
to the Dark Order. Oh no, it wasn't. It was like a 5-on-5, like that. Halloween special. They lost. The Super Kick lost that match. Dark Order won.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Which Adam Cole was involved in. So yeah, Adam is not undefeated.
Leg slaps, pal.
Yeah, yeah.
I was really thinking.
You're gonna get a lot of those leg slaps on a Saturday. I tell you that much. Adam Cole, baby, leg slap.
Man, I'm really trying to think. You know what? I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna throw that out. I'm gonna throw it out there. Christian Cage, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus win.
I am gonna agree with you. Last night on the Go Home show. Well, is it really the Go Home show? Because Rampage is live on Friday. So technically that's the Go Home, but Dynamite is the major show. So I'll say Dynamite was the Go Home show. On a Go Home show, I know you didn't get to see it yet, but the heels got the upper hand. So usually, if we're talking about wrestling booking here, usually that would mean the baby faces go over at the pay-per-view. However, that is not always the case. But in this situation, I think it will be. I think that the heels lose this match. And yeah. Okay.
That's fair. Now,
What's up?
Question. What do you think is going to happen next upon the loss of the Super Click?
Nothing. I think they'll joke about it, and
there's going to be no tension between a certain champion and Adam Cole.
I don't know about it right now.
Not now.
Ray says not the case in AEW. Yeah, I mean that's true. It's not always the case in AEW.
That is true.
And when he's referring to the typical wrestling
Yeah,
booking.
yeah, it was typical WWE booking.
Yeah. I don't know because let's finish the card first because I don't think there will be a champion in the click in the super click by the end of the night.
Okay, so
we'll keep going.
I see you. You see me.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Right. So let's just let's keep going here, pal. So we have Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, D. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. That'll screen real quick.
Come on.
There we go. DMD. There we go. Versus my girl, Ty Conti, for AEW Women's Championship. This is gonna be good. V, you want to start it off? Or you want me to?
Yeah, sure. I'll start it off. I love Ty Conti. I do. I don't think that she'd be the one to dethrone Britt. I hate to say it. I would love to see it happen.
Yeah.
But Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is just too over.
Yeah.
She's over. She's too over.
So just before I forget, Ray says no tension. They have to get the super click ready to become Mount Rushmore. I'll address that. Let's do it right now. You guys really think Kevin Owens is coming to AEW?
I do not.
I don't think he's coming anytime soon. I think Kevin's happy in WWE. I think, and he just turned heel, and he turned heel, and I know we're not talking about WWE really tonight, but he turned heel. But I was like kind of sympathizing with him because he was right. It's like he's trying to be a good guy, and everybody's just turning it back on him. So, okay, you don't want to listen to me? Now I'm going to make you listen. It's kind of right.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I don't think Kevin Owens is coming in anytime soon. I think the next person that they'll get from WWE is probably Kyle O'Reilly. But I don't think Kevin is coming in anytime soon. And that is also true. Ray says that Jon Moxley turned heel before he left too. This is true.
Before they shitted on him.
Literally, yeah. Like, anyway, yeah. So that is very true, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say you guys are like wrong. Like it could happen, but I just don't think that it will. Not yet, at least. But we'll see what happens. Let's go back to our predictions for this match. Ray says that Britt Baker for the win. Yeah, I think that this is the easiest match on the card to predict. And it's no slight on Ty Conti. She is really talented, and I think that she's gonna have a bright future in the business. But I don't think this is her time. Britt Baker for the win.
But once again, I pose the question to you. I almost called you by your full name, Mike. It's a habit. It's a. I mean, well, duh. You can figure it out with him, not with me. But whatever.
Yeah.
Who is going to be the one to dethrone Dr. Britt Baker, DMD?
My answer's still the same. Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa, yeah. Like, you've been consistent with that. Every time I've asked
Ray
that
might
question,
not like that, but
I mean, I know, and I like Thunder Rosa.
I do too. I think it's
you
inevitable.
Really think it'll be Thunder Rosa?
Hold on. Ray says Jade Cargill or Soho. Soho has a better chance than Jade. I think Jade is probably going to be the TBS champion if it's not Red Velvet. But if it's not Red Velvet might also get it. It's close. It's close.
I think Jade should be the TBS champion.
I think it might be a little too obvious though. I think they might go with Velvet because Velvet's already jobbed to Jade 2 times already. So I think that they may give Red Velvet the win there over Jade. I think that might be Jade's first loss, but we'll see. First loss in a singles match.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. But okay. Let's keep going here. Well, who do you think is going to be the one to dethrone Britt Baker?
Well, you've asked me this before. Well, I've asked this before.
A third job would hurt. It might. It might.
You know, it. Part of me, it should have been. Honestly, it should have been Ruby.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be Ruby.
That's why I disagree, but I'll let you continue.
But if not Ruby, I would also say Jade.
Mm-hmm.
If she wasn't going to be the front runner for the TBS title,
That bitch show championship. Her words, not mine.
Which that just fits. I feel like she should just it just works. You know what? I think I'm gonna ride the train. I'm gonna say Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, I definitely think that's what's gonna happen.
I think Thunder Rosa. Yeah. If not Ruby or Jade, it's I agree. It might be Thunder Rosa.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going here. We have a big 5-on-5 match here. A street fight. It's a Minneapolis street fight. We have the Inner Circle, the whole Inner Circle, versus American Top Team with Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. I'll start it off here.
Yeah.
I think the Inner Circle wins this. They just put Jericho through a table last night. They beat up the Inner Circle. Really weak looking punches, which is I'm gonna be honest with you, like these guys know how to throw punches for real, but when they get into a wrestling setting, sometimes it looks bad. Okay. And it got so bad, Jericho. I know you didn't see it yet, but like Jericho wasn't even like he couldn't even sell the punches until they gave him like a good shot finally, and he went down. But yeah, it was bad punches. But anyway, I'm talking like Dark Order from like 3 years ago, bad, where they was trying to punch when they was punching Dustin, I think, and they totally missed by like a mile. Just like yeah. And then Dustin's just looking, yeah, like
I couldn't see. This is probably why I couldn't be around. I'm like, so what am I supposed to sell?
Yeah.
What am I selling? What are you're missing? I mean, like at least lay it in. Like you're missing. Like I'm not selling a wind.
Yeah. Ray says Inner Circle top team was put together just to give the Inner Circle something to do. Yeah, I mean, Dan Lambert has gotten over big as a heel with AEW. Like people hate the guy, and I totally understand why. But yeah, I can definitely see the Inner Circle winning that match. V.
I dislike a vast majority of the people in this match. Yeah, a vast majority, which is more than half. Starting with Chris Jericho. Yeah, fuck him.
That's when you just sit back and let me do his thing.
Isn't Sammy Guevara in that match also?
Yes, he's in that match. He's a part of the Inner Circle.
Yeah. Don't like him either.
And he's the current TNT champion.
I'm ready for him to lose it.
The thoughts of me is strictly of him.
Oh, this is strictly King V. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
This might be a match I skip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward
to it. I mean, I'm rooting for Scorpio Sky. That's about it.
I like Scorpio Sky.
Yeah.
I like Ethan Page also. That's my guy.
Oh yeah, I do like Ethan Page also. Yeah. So that's two people I enjoy.
Yeah, it's my guy right there.
Wait, isn't Proud and Powerful in it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
4.
I was
See,
just hanging out with Santana like a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to Santana.
4 out of 10 isn't bad. Oh well. If you're taking a test, you fail.
Didn't Bret Hart say that about you? Okay. But anyway, so
Happy birthday to the Montreal Screwjob, I guess.
Oh man, they're gonna be back next week to predict Survivor Series, but that's next week.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Let
me tell you how King V forgot.
That one's going
honestly,
on too,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna skip this match. This would be a skip match for me.
Okay.
I predict Scorpio Sky.
Okay, so you're going for American Top Team. All right.
Just cool. Scorpio Sky.
Okay, gotcha. American Top Team. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on here. Okay, we're starting to get into like the bigger matches here. Like, well, all of these are pretty good so far. I ain't gonna lie, but
it's a stacked card.
It is. But this one right here, whoa. Ooh. We have Eddie Kingston versus CM Punk. This is 20 years in the making. Okay. And they got this match over with one promo that they cut on Rampage. And this is one of the most important matches of the whole show. And this is a match that I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Ooh, you go first, Mike. I don't want to do it.
This one is tough. So the question really is, does CM Punk lose to Eddie Kingston? And that's really what it comes down to. Like, is it time for CM Punk to lose his first match? That's what the question is. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say no. But the problem is, Eddie Kingston has not won a lot of big matches. He lost to Miro at the last pay-per-view. Great match, by the way. I think they opened the show. Great match, but he lost to Miro. Him and Moxley, who get well soon, Mox.
Yes.
We're all with you. And we'll be here when you get back and when you're ready. Take as much time as you need. But Renee, we're here for you. I know it's tough for her also with a newborn and everything like that. So we're but yeah, Moxley and Kingston just lost their tag team titles. Not tag team titles. I think they lost the tag team match for the titles over the summer.
Yes.
That's another big match that they lost, right? So Kingston's been like on a losing streak kind of here.
He's been in big matches, losing in these big matches, but big matches nonetheless.
Yeah. Ray says CM Punk. This one is tough. Oh man, this is when these predictions get a little bit difficult. But I like this, that I can't just sit here and say, yeah, this person's gonna win. I don't know, V. I'm gonna go with CM Punk, and I think Eddie Kingston beats the daylights out of him after the match. And
leg slap, pal. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
I think Eddie Kingston wins. Beats CM Punk clean. And no shenanigans, nothing.
Whoa.
I'm thinking that Eddie Kingston is going to beat CM Punk clean.
Whoa.
I said it. Yep. I said leg slap out. I said it. Yeah.
You can read it. You can read it.
I said what I said. I think Punk is going to go over, but I think this match. Whoa, back up me. I think this match is to lead to Moxley and Kingston versus the Best in the Beard, because the tournament was supposed to end with Bryan and Moxley.
Okay.
They could go that route.
They could,
but yeah. I think because of the current circumstances happening with Jon Moxley, they may scrap that.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a booker. I don't claim to be one.
Yeah, but you will be better than some of the other ones out there. I'll tell you that.
I mean, I can write circles around WWE, but that's circles, squares, triangles, rhombuses. Parallelograms, dodecahedrons, but
wow. Okay.
Still in this. Okay, I'm
Okay.
done. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that. This is one of the things we can see how it plays out. We can do that with AEW because that's not see how it plays out with WWE. Then you get released next week. But anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm gonna stand by what I said. By Eddie Kingston beat CM Punk clean.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
granted, it's not like Punk. It's not gonna hurt Punk to lose.
No.
I don't think it's gonna hurt Punk. I think that I think Punk is. I don't know CM Punk personally, but I think Punk will be willing to put Eddie Kingston over.
Yeah, because the thing is, right? Like, if Punk went on TV, on national TV, and said that you're a disappointment, you're a bum, you never amounted to anything, and if he beats Kingston, well, where does Kingston go? He's right, yeah. Like, where does Kingston go from there? Like, well, Punk said that you was a loser, and bro, you're a loser. You lost. Like, so it's tough. It is tough. Hold on.
Do I really want to bet against Punk? To answer your question, Ray, as much as it pains me to do so, I'm going to say yes.
Okay. All right. We'll see what happens. I'm going. My official pick is CM Punk, but we'll see.
Let's see if it's right. Yeah,
we'll see. B might be on to something here. I'm not saying you're not crazy here. I think you might be on to something, but I'm gonna go with the safe. The safe pick is CM Punk, so I'll go with CM Punk.
Destruction is what I do.
Yeah, more than the people will ever know. All right.
We are live.
So the next match. so the next match. That I don't have a graphic for. Don't know why, but I got to talk to the graphics team later on. It's Miro versus somebody we was just talking about, Bryan Danielson. This is gonna be awesome. Like, I just want to say, this is gonna be awesome.
Honestly, the winner is gonna be me. Yeah. Because I'm gonna enjoy this match. Now this is a match. Did we get this in WWE? Has this ever been done on the Indies? I'm just trying to think.
It's never been done on the Indies. I can't remember if they ever touched in WWE. They might have.
Has this match happened?
They might have touched in WWE because they was definitely around the same time period. So I think it might have, but even so, it hasn't happened in so long. It's new again. It's fresh.
Who do I predict to win this? Now, Bryan has been on a winning streak lately.
Bryan's been killing it, yo.
He gets chopped in the chest every fucking week.
Yeah, they did touch in WWE. They actually wrestled a couple of times. They faced each other in a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match as well. Trying to do my Googles as we're live here.
You know what? I'm gonna say Miro wins, but disqualification.
Whoa, okay. Whoa, I wasn't expecting that one. Epic beating of Bryan for him to beat Miro.
I know they're gonna kill each other in this fucking match.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, so Miro had a great line last night on Dynamite. I know you didn't get a chance to see it yet, but he said something like, "Bryan, you're gonna have to say goodbye to your wife so I can say hello to mine." And I was like, "Oh, wait a minute." I was like, "Oh," and that's how he ended the promo. Yeah. So.
Yep. I'm keeping. Yep. If it's happening, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
It has to.
It has to happen.
CJ, okay, in every one of his vignettes for the last 2 months.
I mean, that man loves us, so it's just
yeah, I know he does. Yeah, but okay. There has to be a reason that they keep mentioning his words, not mine. His hot wife, okay, that he wants to come home
Lana
to.
is.
Okay, yeah, no, she's not.
Lana,
Beautiful woman. I'm not.
Hey.
That's not. I'm saying, but there's a reason. You don't just put that in every one of your promos if we're never gonna see her. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So I can see it happening. Does Miro beat Bryan Danielson with the help of CJ?
That's why I said about this. Either it's not gonna be clean. It's not gonna be clean. Miro's gonna win. It's not gonna be clean.
And then Miro goes on to face. All right. So, all right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, there it is.
I'm gonna go with Miro.
Yeah.
I'm going with Miro. Miro beats Daniel.
Yeah.
Come
on.
I pulled the J
Reverse.
It's been 11 years, man. 11 years we've been calling the man Daniel Bryan. All right, so Miro beats Bryan Danielson. Okay, it's different with a name like Miro versus a name like Rusev. Like I can already not, think of Rusev when I see Miro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to just say Miro. Bryan Danielson is literally Daniel Bryan and I'm not saying anything. I'm not putting that comment up yet either because we didn't get there yet.
Oh, we're not. Wait, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Keep that comment. Right. We're gonna keep that comment right there, Ray. Because we gonna get there. We ain't there yet. But we're gonna get there.
All right. Well, we just
about. And we here.
Yeah. So, all right. So Miro wins the finals and faces either Kenny Omega, the defending AEW World Champion, or Hangman Adam Page in the main event here.
All right.
Here we go.
Can we just say it on 3?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Hangman. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. I think it's time.
It's time.
Not Vader time. But I think it's time. And I think that Hangman, be pull it together. I think Hangman would have won.
Not Vader time, not Adventure time. Work time.
Yeah. Primetime players.
All right. Oh, God. All right. Time after time. All right. So,
all right.
Okay.
This match is going to be great also. They did a contract signing, which I usually hate, but this one was done good. I'll give them credit for it. If you didn't see it, but they basically did this thing where the Elite and the Dark Order were banned from ringside, and they actually had them kicked out of the building. Like you can see them leaving the building, except one person, and this person was disguised as a cameraman. I should have knew. Angle alert. The baby faces win white. Adam Page came out in a white shirt, okay, for a contract signing. And I'm like, oh, man. I thought about it after. There's going to be blood. The baby faces wearing a white shirt. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you see that in wrestling, angle alert. But it was good. They did this contract signing thing. And Page was distracted by Hangman Adam Page. Excuse me. Page was distracted. It's been a long week and a long night. Hangman was distracted by Kenny Omega. And you could see that this camera guy had gotten to the shot one time and you thought, maybe it's just a production issue. And then it happened again. And I'm just like, and I remember I was watching this actually with my pops and I was like, wait, who's the cameraman? Because this does not happen.
Like, fire him.
Right.
Get him out of here, bro.
But it wasn't a cameraman. That's why. Pulls off the gimmick. It's Don Callis. Don Callis hits Page with the camera, busting wide open, pal. Blood all over his shirt, of course, over his nice white shirt that he had on, of course. Right. Which I don't have a problem with. It made sense for the angle. And Kenny did not sign the contract with a pen. He signed it with Adam Page's blood.
I saw that on Twitter.
Oh boy. So the match has some heat. It has some.
Oh my God! Hepatitis alert. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay,
but Anyway, I think this match is going to be great. But yes, I'll
Yeah.
put up Ray's comment. Yeah, I think Hangman deserves to win this match. I agree. I think it was robbed of him, like from him,
I
3
agree.
months ago. And yeah, I think it's Paige's time, and I think the feud going forward will be Paige and Miro. And yeah, I mean, I think Punk will move on to somebody else after the Kingston stuff is done with. Maybe Brian, maybe Omega. So I think that there are feuds out there for Punk and for
There
Brian.
are. I think
Adam
they
Cole.
should save Punk and Brian.
Yeah.
I think this should be now. That is a feud that doesn't need a title.
Mm-hmm.
However, space, a title would elevate it 10 times more than it already would have. It's not needed. It's not needed.
Yeah.
It's not needed. I'm not saying that it's needed. I don't want to see Punk or Brian as champ for a while.
Yeah. Punk doesn't ever need to win the AEW World Title.
Oh, at all.
Brian could, and
Okay.
I honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Like the matches that Brian's been having, he has proved that he deserves a world title run somewhere down the line. Like if they don't come out with the top, the PWI top wrestlers of 2021 and have Brian somewhere really close to the top next year, I'd be shocked because that man has been putting on some amazing match. Yeah, from his first match in AEW. Hold on. So make Punk the Roddy Piper of AEW.
Ooh. Minus the blackface, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's not have Punk in blackface. Punk would never do it anyway, but let's
I
not
mean,
have him that,
his wife is working with the racists, so I don't know.
Well,
yeah.
We like AJ Lee on this channel though, so I don't know. Did I say something wrong?
Working with the Crimson Chin kind of changed my feelings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean.
Yeah. Personally.
Okay. I mean.
Like, hey, girl, you know this bitch is racist, right? It's still fuck Tessa Blanchard over here. The only Tessa I acknowledge is Thompson. So she's not a wrestler. So there's that.
Oh, well. All right, and that's Full Gear, everybody.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't think the blackface was Piper's decision.
Which is on brand for somebody out there smoking crack. Allegedly. Heron.
Allegedly.
Sure.
All right. Well,
sure.
Yes, that's Full Gear, everybody. It goes down again this Saturday. How do you feel about pay-per-views on Saturday?
It's convenient if you're not doing anything on a Saturday. Like if you have plans and shit on Saturdays, it's like, honestly, it's easier for the people traveling to the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Because imagine going to a Sunday pay-per-view and having to take a Monday off.
Yeah.
And then, even have to drive back or fly back wherever you live or something like that. I think Saturdays are more convenient for people in general. Mm-hmm. Maybe even for the talent. They get to rest a day at least before they get back on the road. So I don't have a problem with it.
I mean, I think we've been conditioned to, pay-per-views being on Sunday. It's an adjustment for me personally. But I kind of like it. I like that AEW was always doing their pay-per-views on Saturday. I think they had a few on a Sunday if they couldn't get the Saturday or if there was a conflict on a Saturday. But for the most part, they've been running their pay-per-views on Saturday, which I think is a good decision because WWE runs Sundays. But now I'm hearing WWE is going to start running Saturdays more often. And it's like, well, for people like me, okay, and I'm sure like V, we're usually not home on Saturdays, okay? So it's a little bit difficult to watch a wrestling pay-per-view on a Saturday. However, I will be watching Full Gear this Saturday. And yeah,
I'll
I
probably
mean,
catch the replay.
okay, cool. So, yeah. Join us next week. We should be talking about Survivor Series next week. We'll have the predictions because Survivor Series is November 21st.
Yeah.
So that would be
Yeah.
not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So yeah.
And we're not gonna throw together prediction shows like WWE through together the teams.
Yeah.
I mean, just throwing shit at the walls and see what sticks. I want to see what color Miss Suge wears on the wall. Let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm not quoting Color Purple anymore tonight. But it's just we'll get to Survivor Series when we get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I have feelings.
Okay. I don't have many feelings about. It's more so I don't even care at this point. It's just like
that's my main feeling. Wow.
Yeah.
You know?
I just don't care. I do care about AEW though, but I don't care really about what WWE's doing. There's certain people I care about, but like WWE as a whole.
Yeah, they're losing me. Let's be transparent. I'm gonna support Sasha. I'm always gonna support Bianca. I'm always gonna support Naomi and New Day.
Yeah.
And Carmelo and what's left of Hit Row.
Yeah.
And I'm always gonna support them.
Even though it looks like they're dead in the water at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And that was the issue that I have.
Yeah.
But it's like now WWE has done so much egregious shit over the past 2 years now that is souring me on their particular product. And of course, I'm always going to find a way to support, the people that I enjoy.
Yeah.
But the product as a whole is not keeping me.
Right.
I'm more entertained by Impact. I'm more entertained by AEW. And neither one of us are like, we're AEW marks or we're WWE marks. No, neither one of us are. But, when we see bullshit, we're going to point it out. Especially me. Y'all should know me from this damn show for the past year or so already. But it's like now WWE with all the shit, the booking or lack thereof, with the booking and the releasing of talent, and then Jackson Riker's still there, but that's neither here nor there. But the booking, the talent, the writing, everything is not entertaining, or it's not keeping my attention. If I could sit and skip a show, I could. And I'm gonna let you know right now, I tapped out of Raw. Just go ahead and put that graphic out there. But
we're live, pal.
But it's like WWE's not doing much to keep me. And shout out to those who's like, let's play it out. Let's play it out when it came to Bianca Belair. Okay, we've seen it what happened with Kofi. So, like we've seen it time and time again. No, it's not going to play out. But I will say congratulations to Liv Morgan. I did see that. That's all I got.
Yeah, congrats to Liv. She gets an opportunity to job out to Becky Lynch now. That's all the time we have for tonight. Join us next week as we try to get through Survivor Series.
Girl, I guess.
and we'll be reviewing Full Gear as well. So
yes.
Thank you all for joining us and for supporting us. Every like, every retweet, every share, every listen, every play. We really appreciate you guys. Comment. Yes. The comments keep this thing going.
Even the wild ones.
Right. Ray says, I haven't even watched Raw in a minute. It's been 2 weeks since I watched SmackDown. SmackDown? But yeah, okay.
No, I feel like when I watch SmackDown, I feel like I got smacked up. So it's like it's rough to get.
Roman had a great, I will say this, right? Roman had this line on Friday where, because he missed last week's SmackDown because he was on vacation, even though he worked the dark match. But so we're idiots and not supposed to know that he worked the dark match. But anyway,
And that's another thing I hate about WWE. I'm not fucking stupid.
yeah, like, but anyway, Roman was like, yeah, I go on vacation for 1 week, and what happens? SmackDown sucks. And he says he's just like, yeah, it's almost as bad as Raw. I almost lost my mind because even Jimmy started laughing. I don't know if you saw that, but like Jimmy started laughing, and then Roman's like, I ain't say that just to pop you. Like I thought, that was because it's true. He said SmackDown sucked. It's almost as bad as Raw. And I was crying, bro, because it was so true. Like, that's bad when you have your talent on your show saying that your other show sucks. Like, it's bad.
Yeah. No, we're also
like awful. It is. Like, so I just thought I had to bring that up. I thought that was a great line from Roman because it was true. Yeah, that's all the time we have for tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get about it.
Y'all be safe. Wash your hands, please.
Where can they find you?
Oh, sleep. Seriously, sleep. You can find me on Instagram. There you go. Instagram at KingV_ the ruler ? Yes. That's my Instagram. And on Twitter at _watchmythrone. You can catch Mike at.
Oh yeah, that's me. Instagram is Mike_EQ, and on Twitter it's at DJ Mike EQ. And Ray, we appreciate you, man. He says, "Yo, fellas, no cap. I love this podcast, the interactions, the authenticity." There we go. It took me a while to get that. There's a story behind that. It's dope. We'll
talk about that on the show.
Yeah.
I need to laugh about that.
That's the whole story. But yeah. We appreciate you and everything that you do. I know that you're doing a lot of stuff out there in LA, so I'm gonna support everything that you do. So make sure that y'all support Ray and all of his endeavors and his projects and everything like that. So see it right there, Ray the Raw, right there. So make sure that you're supporting everything that he's doing. Also, Jonathan's not here tonight, but he's also a big part of this show. So JPS Music 15 on everything. Make sure you guys support that as well. Right. That's all the time we have. Wash your hands, right? Is what you were saying, B?
Wash your hands, wear a mask, go to bed early, eat your vegetables, say no to crack. Don't be like Bruce Pritchard.
Man. He wasn't at Raw this week either, surprisingly, but that's another story.
Say no to Kevin Dunn. Say no to drugs. And no, seriously, guys, thank you everybody for your continued support, and shout outs to everybody that watches and likes and comments, and shout outs to Mike, shout outs to me, shout outs to everybody. We had fun. Yes, we had. Let's go. Oh God, we're tired now. Seriously, we see you later. Black Wrestling Draws always and forever. And good night, y'all.
Right.